Hi everyone, my name is Ellie and I am one of the designers at Morris & Co, and I'm here to talk to you today about this exciting new collection that we have done with Free Spirit Fabrics. I think it's another fantastic one that you're all going to love. I think there's a lot of variety and we really can't wait to see what you all kind of make out of it and be inspired by. I am coming to you from my home today, so please ignore my amateur filmings. We are in lockdown again in the UK, but it's a great opportunity that we've got these videos to come to you and just share our excitement about this new collection. For those of you that don't know, Morris & Co has been around since 1861, and we pride ourselves in being his original company, and we have continually manufactured his fabrics and wallpapers ever since the company started. We have such an incredible archive full of his fabrics and wallpapers, of his original designs, and we also have his logbooks and diaries and printing blocks that continue to inspire myself and the design team to create new William Morris designs for you all. It's always been a great partnership working with Free Spirit. I'm so excited to show you this collection. It's always nice to work with a company that understands our values of craftsmanship and heritage and help continue William Morris's legacy. So today I'm going to talk to you about a new collection called Granada, and it's actually a collection that's named after one of the designs that are featured in this range, and it is this one here. So Granada was actually a silk brocade designed by William Morris in 1884. So it's very, very at the start of his company. And you can kind of see Morris's love for bringing the outdoors indoors. You've got pomegranates, leaves and foliage. And it is a very key design for us because it also emulates Morris's love for medieval design, which kind of started his main inspiration behind all his designs. You can see this by how symmetrical and repeated the pattern is. So we've got this colourway. It's got a lovely charcoal ground, lovely foresty, almost olivey greens with like a really nice dusty pink, just to kind of make it a little bit more modern. So I think this is a really, really pretty colourway. And then the other one we have is a beautiful indigo, slightly brighter in colour, indigo ground with reds, oranges, a bit of aqua and a hint of red. So indigo was a massive part of William Morris's palettes when he used to colour his fabrics, because he used a lot of indigo discharge dyes, and when he used to dye the fabrics at Merton Abbey Mill, you can kind of see what fabrics are being made that week, because the river at Merton Abbey used to be dyed all the colours, which now we are more environmentally friendly, but it was a better use to turn the river such beautiful colours. So that design is called Granada. The next design is called Honeysuckle. And this is kind of a classic one that you've probably seen and is well known for Morris & Co. And it was actually designed by May Morris, so William Morris's daughter, in 1880. And she was a designer for the embroideries for Morris & Co, but she almost did a few prints as well. So if this is a great all over design, very multi-directional, I think it'd be great to use for quilting or filling spaces, or to make a fab dress. So I think this is very, very versatile in what you can use it for. So we've got this beautiful aqua, indigo and coral colourway. And then we also have a lovely softer version with those olivey greens and just a slight hint of dusty pink and a warm ground. And I just think it's really pretty and really feminine. The next one we have is the Brook, and this design was brand new to our William Morris archive in 2013, and this was actually designed from a tapestry. So as well as fabric and wallpapers, Morris did stained glass, furniture, tapestries, carpets. He just loved making products and really valuing the craftsmanship that went into those products. So this was taken from a frieze and hand painted in our studio and it's pictures the deer and the trees and creates a really beautiful scene. So it's nice to have a conversational print added to this collection. So this is it in a beautiful indigo colourway, really deep, holds the colour really nicely. And then the other colourway is again softer, just to get that transition across in a lovely dusty pink on the olives again. And I guess you can applique the deer and take out some of the trees, or just use it as an overall print. I think you can have quite a lot of fun with that one. The next design is Apple. And again, this is going back a few years. So this was designed by Morris in 1877. And this is a kind of a really good two-colour go with. And at the minute, we've seen a lot of colour coming through for this collection. So this two-colour design, I think, could be really good and break up the pattern. This was actually designed by John Henry Dill, who was William Morris's protege. And you can kind of see how he was influenced by Morris because of the scrolling acanthus leaves surrounded by the speckled fruit. So we've got this lovely green colourway. And we also have a really striking red one that goes with that more indigo story that I've shown you. Classic Morris, beautiful bright reds. And with the indigo colours that you've seen so far, I think it'll look really, really nice. And then the next one, we have Jasmine. And Jasmine was originally a wallpaper, again designed in 1872. And it's actually made up of two patterns. So you can see the hawthorn leaves in the background, and then the jasmine leaves and flowers swirl around. So it's a really, really, again, a really good multi-directional design, full of pattern, but a bit more simpler in colour. So it's probably a bit more usable and a bit more good pattern to sort of fill those gaps, what you need to fill. So they've got that lovely aqua green colourway. And then, so that sits with the indigo story. And then again, we have the softer, more neutral colourway. Love the pink in this colour, and the neutral looks very modern. And the flowers are really nicely positioned, and yeah, just a great all over design. Okay, my next one is a very, very full-on pattern called Blackthorn. And Blackthorn was designed in 1875, sorry. And it's so full on, it's one of my favourites. It's got so much going on, typically that of an English hedgerow. Again, this is a John Henry Dill design, so he was Morris's protege after Morris died. And you can get the acanthus leaves and the way the flowers are positioned. You can really tell how Morris influenced him and inspired him with his work. So this is a beautiful English hedgerow design, loads of flowers. It's a great colour carrier and will tie in beautifully across your quilts or whatever you need to make. Basically every colour's in this design, so it's a really, really fun one to use. So you have this really great indigo colourway, and then you also have another one that's so great. You've got a really dark charcoal ground, a bit more moody, again with those olive colours and that coral coming through, makes it look really, really pretty. Very iconically English, which I think is great. So moving on from Blackthorn, I have another two-colour design, again to break up all the patterns and the flowers. We have a great design called Bluebell. And this design was designed by Morris when he visited the museum in South Kensington, and he saw loads of linen patterns, and you can see the bluebell flowers, again surrounded by the acanthus leaves, but it's a beautiful design. Not much ground cover, so you've got a lot of all over pattern. Direction again, symmetrical, typical to how Morris used to repeat his designs. So you've got that nice mustard colourway, adding a bit of warmth to that green and pink story. And then you've got a beautiful linen an indigo version as well. And Free Spirit did a great job of keeping the watery mark. That's very reminiscent of our fabric in our collection, so it's a really great job. So we've got 2 more. The next design is called Bramble, and this is quite a new design for us, inspired by our archive. Again, Morris loved to bring the outdoors inside, so I think it really continues his legacy. And it's just a bramble hedgerow with little blackberries or raspberries, little hawthorn flowers, and it's really, really pretty. You can use it in any direction, and it really sits well within this range that we've put together. So you've got this great indigo and sort of aqua green colourway coming through there, and then got a bit more muted with this next one, just grey with a slight hint of pink in the berries. Makes it look quite sophisticated and does something a little bit different. Really, really nice scale. I think it'll be very, very usable. And then last but not least, we have a really fun design called Rosehip. And it's almost a geometric design because it was actually taken from one of his, William Morris's tiles. So as I said before, he created tiles and sort of any other product for the home. And we actually kept the tiles, the pattern within that tile square. So it almost creates a really nice geometric. Again, it's a great 2-colour, breaks up all of the patterns that are going on in this collection, and just adds a little bit of breathing space, I think, if you wanted that in your quilts, just to have a bit of harmony in relation to all the colour. So we've got that neutral and pink one, then we've got this fab sort of tonal teal one as well. And yeah, I love the squareness of it. I think it really adds something different, and something we haven't really done before in Free Spirit is add the geometricness in, and it's a really, really nice combination. So if I just switch my camera around for you. Oh, don't think I can. Let me just try and show you. So this is Granada. This is the blue story and the reds. And then we also have the pink and olive story. I just think it looks so, so great. And really, really hope you enjoy using it all. It's really, really fun to put a Free Spirit, and I think, as I've said in past videos, just to see the designs in smaller scales, because we use our original wallpaper scales and fabrics. They're a lot bigger and designed for homes and interior purposes. To see them on smaller scales just brings new life in the design, and also inspires us further for our collections and brings us new ideas. So really hope you are excited to use it as much as we are. And if you have any questions, please reach out to Free Spirit and Morris & Co. And yeah, we hope to inspire you further. But until next time, it's really nice to talk to you, and see you soon. Keep safe. Bye.